After the back and forth drama SNEAKO had with Penguinz0 or Moist Critical, he officially became one of the most hated people on the internet, and today we're gonna do a quick rundown examining SNEAKO's full storyline and then talk about what led him to this rabbit hole of hatred and why Penguinz0 came after him. SNEAKO first started on YouTube in April of 2013 where he uploaded Black Ops 2 content as the game only came out around 6 months ago. Despite the game being very popular at the time, he didn't see a lot of growth in his channel, so after a while he decided to switch the style of content to vlogs and motivational videos, with one of his first major hits being titled How People View You. Then in March of 2018 he also featured in a MrBeast video titled I Built a Mansion Using Only Cardboard Boxes, but later told the public that he got fired from MrBeast, which led to SNEAKO making an exposed video on him, which ultimately messed up their friendship. He would then start recording himself asking the public some controversial questions, which also seemed to be getting a good amount of views, with a famous one being titled Would You Say the N-Word for $1? But the hatred towards SNEAKO began in early 2022 as he started live streaming on his second channel named SNEAKO, where he expressed his views on controversial topics such as feminism, conspiracy theories, and ultimately being woke that the Matrix is attacking everyone and how he lives in the real world or some shit. This led to both of his channels being terminated in early October of 2022 as YouTube expressed that he continuously violated their TOS. So then, to combat this problem, he announced that he's gonna start streaming on Twitch, but got banned 2 days after his account was made, even though he didn't break any guidelines. Now SNEAKO has started streaming on another platform named Rumble, whose motive is all about expressing free speech, where he got 100,000 followers in the first month, and now he's sitting at 200,000 followers. The drama between Penguinz0 and SNEAKO actually began in late 2022, where Charlie previously talked about how one of SNEAKO's friends made an obviously fake story about a basketball player inviting him to a mansion, and they had some fun, and SNEAKO for some reason took offense to this, like he was the one getting targeted, and randomly started to roast the relationship Charlie had with his girlfriend by showing a picture of them two.
You're in a monogamous relationship with a 4. That's why I talked about your girl, not because I give a about her, but because you do not know anything about women. You sit there with your in a relationship and you game all day. I'm not gonna say names. Someone texted me. He's in a monogamous relationship. This is his girl. So there you go.
Because of this, SNEAKO's fanbase started commenting on Charlie's YouTube channel and his Twitch chat to respond to the situation, so he did with a video titled I Didn't Want to Talk About This. In the video, Charlie talked about how he first heard about SNEAKO when he got mad at him for criticizing a movie called Cuties, and the poster basically explains what the movie's about.
I am pretty familiar with SNEAKO, probably more so than a lot of his more modern fan base is. I first became aware of his content when he got mad at me a couple years ago because I was criticizing a movie called Cuties.
Later in the video, Charlie goes on to talk about how SNEAKO is a cuck and how he has no right to talk about his relationship with his girlfriend when he's in a complicated one himself. For the next few months, SNEAKO would continue to bring up Charlie's name in his live streams and posted this photo on Twitter saying pattern recognition. This collage is everyone who advocated for my cancellation, with Charlie being the middle photo. The tweet itself got around 3.8 thousand likes, but SNEAKO got ratioed badly in the comments. This would ultimately catch Charlie's attention as him and SNEAKO went back and forth on Twitter, and if you want to read the full responses, you can pause here. Then on March 14, Charlie will post a video titled SNEAKO is Horrible, where he begins talking about how SNEAKO threatened him by waving his gun around and saying, "You live in Tampa, right? I'll come see you."
You live in Florida too, don't you live in Tampa? I'm not that far away. I can see you tonight and you want to argue in person? I'll end the stream and drive up to you and we can debate in real life. I'm sick of talking in front of the camera. I'm sick of this back and forth. I'm sick of YouTube and Twitch. I'm sick that I can't even go on Twitch. So let's go and meet in real life. How far away is Tampa? I'm gonna pull up. Tell your chat I can pull up to Tampa right now. Right now.
But then SNEAKO also said this.
You wanna watch my clips? Watch my clips. Watch my clips. You want me to watch your clips? Watch my clips.
And then we all know where this went.
And I'm sorry to be that guy, this is like the grammar police of guns, but he's a fucking imbecile, you absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags. They're mags, not clips, you absolute fucking dummy. The same way that this is also a mag. They're all mags. Stop saying clips.
Later in the video, Charlie talked about how SNEAKO didn't include some other influencers like Turkey Tom or Brandon Buckingham in the collage he made about people trying to cancel him because he's scared of them, and now he wants to fight Charlie but not Brandon Buckingham, someone who has had boxing experience. And that's where we are today. So comment down below what you think of this situation and feel free to subscribe if you enjoyed.